Hey guys, what is up? Inksmith back again with another downfall video. And today we're doing someone who's actually completely deleted from YouTube and almost any sort of internet media or showcase online whatsoever. And that is the Hypnotist Sappho, also known as Valerie or Val. She's usually called Hypnotist Sappho on YouTube. She's a former American YouTuber who primarily made videos about herself in VR chat, as well as doing these sort of meditation videos where she would try to relax you, hence the name Hypnotist. Her idea of hypnotism wasn't any sort of professional license or certified hypnotist. It was literally just the same as any other video, such as Michelle's Sanctuary, where they literally just talk for a long time in a relaxing mode to try and get you calmed down. But sadly, unlike other meditation channels that strictly exist to calm you down and allow you to relax or go to sleep or concentrate on something peaceful, Hypnotist Sappho was using her meditation videos for something far more vile. Her first video was uploaded on June 11th, 2021, which centered around her making friends and meeting new people in VR chat, and she would make more videos with similar content after that. Now, what really got her in a lot of trouble was the fact that on September 2021, Val uploaded a video titled Coming Out About Things. Let's listen to that now.
And I want to clear the air and say that, for the record, I am a pedophile. You did not mishear that. I am a pedophile. I do not have a thing for humans. I am more attracted to dogs like German Shepherds.
Now, the part of words that I had to bleep out there were zoo, with what she added on to the rest. And yeah, she came out as somebody who was intimately interested in dogs, specifically German Shepherds, according to her own rant. So, in this video titled Coming Out About Things or Coming Clean, where she admitted that she was a zoo, Phile, as I can say for YouTube to make it spell out right, and tried to justify bestiality. She said that she was specifically attracted to dogs. She also compared being a zoo, P word, to being LGBTQ+, which is a massive insult to that community. Her reasoning behind this was because many YouTubers who came out were also dealt with a lot of lashback and attacks due to their orientation. But the thing that she failed to realize, mention, or compare was the fact that they were coming out about being part of the LGBTQ+ community with consenting adults. That's a massive difference. Animals cannot consent. They don't speak to you, they don't talk to you, they don't consent to what you're doing. They exist to be within their own environment, be a pet, or be a very nice friend. Beyond that, it is very strange to go into this, and I'm even just uncomfortable talking about this bestiality aspect of her to begin with. Anyway, because of this, many YouTubers such as Nani, Turkey Tom, August the Duck, Harley TBS, and Ready to Glare called her out and made videos on her. Val would respond with a video titled, quote-unquote, For the Haters, and disabled all the likes and dislikes on her channel. However, comments were allowed, though most of them were negative. The Twitter community was also present in some of the outrage after she added both MAP, which means minor attracted person, to her bio. On December 19th, 2021, she was exposed to and known to be grooming and dating a 16-year-old minor named Kylo. So add pedo, you know what, to the video as well, and realize now we've got zoo and pedo added to it. Yes, that's right. from whom she requested nude pictures from. This 16-year-old boy named Kylo sent money to and actively made sexual remarks to him and allegedly groomed another minor named Julia into committing suicide. Now, the second one isn't verified, but Kylo has come forth and told his story, so that one is 100% verified. It is up to you whether or not to follow these Julia accusations as to whether or not she groomed her into committing suicide. As of January 1st, 2022, she has privated the two videos coming out about things and for the haters. As of January 21st, 2022, she has deleted her entire YouTube channel and no longer is on the internet anymore. A YouTube community post on her channel explains how her mental health has declined over time and how she has been put into a long-term psychiatric care and is being treated for paranoia, delusions, severe anxiety, and depression, as well as paraphilic disorder. Consequently, she has been prescribed Paxil, Trazodone, and high-dose Seroquel, which is an antipsychotic. So, this turned into quite a weird story after investigating it. I remember this going down when she did come out with her video about how she was in love with dogs. Of course, very disturbing, very odd that she would even come out with that on her channel and think it would be accepted. And then very heinous for her to compare it to LGBTQ+. The videos are no longer up now, but I remember in one video her specifically talking about the emergence of the Pride community and the Pride parades and about how they dealt with a lot of backlash and haters, and that she's just in that situation now, that she's the next step in progression as far as an orientation being attacked or hated simply for who they love, which is just wrong in so many ways. First of all, the only people who support pedos and zoophiles are other pedos and zoophiles. The people who support the LGBTQ plus community are a lot of straight and anywhere from non-binary to other communities outside of their own. And the reason they do that is because they realize what's involved and how an orientation where the other person in the relationship can consent is far more understandable and relatable. You should be able to love whoever you love, and whoever that person is should love you back. That's fine. We can grasp that. But a dog, a small child who can't consent, a animal or pet at your house is not someone who can have a say in any sort of relationship as far as actual intimacy is concerned. And that's why we are so grossed out, why we are so violated by this declaration that it's comparable to LGBTQ+. It's not anywhere in the same realm. Okay, one is a orientation that took a while to be accepted, but over time has been learned to be, because we understand that love can come in different forms as far as humans are concerned. Adult humans are concerned. What we have not and will not accept is that animals or small children can accept the same things as far as intimacy and love is concerned with adults. That's just outside of anything acceptable because of understanding how the mentality of children and adults works, and the fact that animals themselves, if you really want to think about it comparably on a brain level, tend not to get much past the level of a 3-year-old as far as intelligence is concerned. Even the brightest of brightest German Shepherd dogs, maybe they can reach the level of a 4-year-old child. That's still gross. That's still disgusting. They don't speak the same language. We don't have any way to confirm anything. I know there's people out there who call them quote unquote animal whisperers. There's no scientific detail behind that shows any sort of confirmation as far as what quote unquote whispering to an animal is. I don't know what she was thinking when she was trying to compare this. The only thing I can imagine is that she wanted to get some sort of acceptance that verified everything she was believing and practicing to be true, and as some sort of, I guess, martyr for her and her very small, strange, and deviant community. Of course, it never will be, thank goodness. Have no place for that, and that's the way it should stay. Now, one thing I did look up while I was doing this was DMs by Nani, as far as her talking about people overly contacting her. It says, "Stop DMing me about Hypnotist Sappho. I don't want to give them any attention. They don't deserve it. They are self-proclaimed zoophile. They are gross. Block them and stay away from them forever." Yeah, gotta agree with Nani on this one. And she seems to be pretty perturbed that anybody's asking her anything else about it, which I get it. I wouldn't want to talk about this much more after this video. It's such just a vile thing to be doing. Now, is she really getting help? Well, as you saw there, I showed her face reveal, and this was a video where she actually did come out and talk about that she was getting some kind of help for what was a very nebulous statement on her mental state. She didn't really say exactly what she was getting help for. She just started to proclaim that she was going to a psychiatrist, that she was getting so-and-so medication to take care of her quote-unquote psychotic problem. But it wasn't really a very detailed explanation of what she's getting treatment for or what she's accepted as being outside the realm of what works with the natural world. So I'm not sure if she is actually getting help for things like, being a zoophile, being pedophilic, these are things that take much more than just a little bit of medication and talking to a psychiatrist. This isn't a contact better help online type of problem. This is something that needs to be looked into by not just the psychiatric community, but the legal community as well. What has she violated in this sense? If she was really dating this 16-year-old like he confirmed online, which she showed his DMs and his contact with her, and the fact that the relationship went on, there needs to be some sort of punishment for that, so that she realizes this is not something she can go back to after treatment ends. A lot of times what we see with these situations is that they say, I'm getting treated, I'm getting help, I'm starting to understand where I went wrong. And when everything's kind of died down and people have forgotten about their vile acts from the past, these vile acts continue. So that's something I'm hoping does not happen with Sappho. To kind of put a cap on the end of this video and say what my main worries are the fact that this is another aspect of a YouTuber using their profile, their media, and their social platform for evil. Let's put it the way it is. It's evil, it's vile, it's disgusting. And the saddest part I see happening with this is that multiple communities are affected. We've got the YouTube community affected by another person who is using it to hunt down, stalk, and do something disgusting to not just kids, but animals as well. We've got the furry community affected by someone who stands out as a complete, exclusionary, not the typical furry, but with a person like Sappho and others like Kiro the wolf from the past, this makes their community look bad, which I'm sure they don't appreciate. There's art community aspect added to it, as well as someone did have to create the VR avatar for Sappho, who did get hate afterwards. I'm not even going to mention their names so that they don't get any more hate out there. And on top of it, the VR community that does the VR chat stuff, their aspect of YouTube as well is negatively affected by this. This is one of the harshest aspects of being a YouTuber, is that every once in a while you get a super bad apple. And I know people always keep asking me, they keep saying, Inksmith, why do these people keep showing up again and again? Well, as YouTube grows bigger and bigger and more people make their YouTube channel, we will statistically and collectively add criminal behavior to the pile of people making videos, which comes with any giant social group. There's not much we can do about it. I think the most we can do is make sure we call these people out, make sure they get noted as a part of the community that none of us trust, believe in what they do and want to make sure they're excommunicated from what they use, as well as the platform and social contacts that they use to do whatever vile acts they're committing. And I think if we stay on top of this with videos like the videos I make and other people like Sunny V2, June the King, great video makers like that, my friend Bills, who also makes videos that call out bad behavior online, and you guys, the community who help spread and contact others about these videos, I think it really helps out. It's the most we can do. None of us can take legal action, although I really feel like legal action should have been taken in this situation, because this reaches far beyond the boundaries of psychiatric help and gets into the legal realm where something legal needs to be done. We can at least get the word out there, and it'll have a trickle-down effect to everyone else out there to stay away from this aspect of the community, and let people know that we ourselves are trying our best to police the deviants that we do find within this that really make everything look super bad. So thank you guys again so much for your patience with me making videos. My output will be a little bit slower for the next couple of months. As I've stated in the past, this is the new school year here in Japan, so I have a lot of new incoming students. That means I'm doing a lot of orientation, a lot of open houses, a lot of demo lessons at my school. It takes a lot of time, working some 12 to 14-hour days for the next couple of months, which, hey, it's just part of living in Japan. It's okay. Don't worry too much about me. But I am super packed to the gills as far as work is concerned. So do realize it is going to be a much slower output from me. I do believe, though, after these 2 months are up, I will be able to go back to a more regular uploading schedule. I hope to get a lot more of these downfall videos out. These are mostly what I'm going to be focusing on. If you like them, the way you can say thank you is subscribe, like, share. It helps so much. I'm not here to make a bunch of money. I'm not here to blow up and be a big star. I'm here to add to the YouTube community as someone who wants to spot these different characters that damage the community rather than help this platform grow. There's a lot of problems with YouTube. There's a lot of problems with how it works. And even with my own videos, when I call these people out, all my videos get demonetized when I say anything like I've said in this video. Even if the interviews that I show have some cuss words in it, usually they get demonetized. So every little bit you guys can do to help me out on getting these out there is just, God, I can't say thank you enough. I don't know what else to do. I do want to say thank you to all my patrons, even those at $1 a month. Thank you so much. It makes such a big difference letting me know that you really appreciate what I do. And I just want to say, an overall thank you, even if all you've done is just watch this video. I will talk to you again real soon. I've been the Inksmith, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.